All right, shalom, shalom. We're going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the men of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim and a few Akwat who may be listening. This is the GMS camp here in Chicago.
I'm Brother Jeremiah.
This is the brother Batakallah. And we're just going to do a quick response to a video that the Apostle Ricard just posted. Just talking about how we blessed, man, and we don't have to worry about how these 2/3 are thriving, or how it looks like they thrive, and how these heathens and these Edomites are thriving, because the Lord got us. All right. This Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For forward is abomination to Yahweh, but his secret is with the righteous.
That's what I was keying up.
Con.
That's funny. No, go ahead. You got it. That's
Con.
funny.
The curse of Yahweh is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. So even though, because Jake got to remember, man, we here in America to serve a sentence, man. We being punished here. And so even when these Jakes sell out, it's only to their misery, man. And on top of that, they can't really be nothing more than a gopher for Esau, man. Esau tell them they got to promote certain things. If they don't do that, Esau take their money away or put them to death. All right, things that they may or may not believe in. They can't help they own people out. I seen a clip. This nigga Jay-Z go to a barbecue, and this dude's a billionaire. One of his cousins asked him for $4,800. And this nigga got to act like he Hollywood. But the reason why he can't give him the money is because those Jakes didn't pay the price that he paid to get it. Mm-hmm. And we can't look at other people's plates, man. We got to be focused on what the Lord blessed us with, man.
Which is everything. The scriptures say there's a man that loses everything, yet let a man that, I'm going to just get it. Go ahead.
Con. Hold on, let me... This is 1 Samuel 20:5. So is this what I want? No, this is not it. Salakia.
The Lord let us know, he who loses his life shall find it, and he who finds his life shall lose it. And these people, matter of fact, I'm going to get it. That's what I was thinking about originally. But it's another one in Proverbs. I was mixing the two. This is St. Matthew 16:25. It says, for whoever shall save his life shall lose it, and whoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. So these people in the world, whether they try to join the NBA, they went to college, the black bullshit, BCU, whatever, to join the boule, because that's all these niggas are into.
That's right.
From top to bottom, from the rappers to the actors to the athletes, to your doctors, Jake sought out to find their life, in this world, and they lost it, because true life is attaining salvation.
That's right.
All right, and sacrificing your life for the Lord. So I'm gonna read it again. This is St. Matthew 16:25. Whosoever shall save his life. So they thought they saved their life. They made a stable house, so to speak. And really, like the Lord, he did the parable, they really built their house on sand.
That's right.
See, our house is built on a rock, and that rock is Yahweh Shai. It says, for whoever shall save his life shall lose it, and whoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. And that's what we did.
And I wanted to do this lesson with this brother because, we've been around a lot of these people that made that choice.
Yeah.
I grew up in an environment like that. This brother is he's been a legend for a while. He ain't gonna boast or brag about himself, but he been around the top class individuals for a long time. He's been at the ground floor with a lot of individuals and seen them go to the top, with nefarious means, and didn't follow them to do it when he could have did it.
Many times.
But at the end of the day, the Lord, it's a blessing that he, allowed us as individuals and other brothers, because it's brothers that's been in the NFL, all walks of life, brothers that was high level actors and could have been in movies and walked away from it.
Yeah.
And the Lord shows you all of that so that you can know that, these dudes sold they self for naught. They don't really got shit. And it's nothing that they doing that you can't do as far as the things that we enjoy. Of course, it's unlawful things like, drugs and shit like that. But as far as dealing with women, you know, in a righteous fashion, as far as
Enjoying
all of
yourself,
that,
all
you
of
can
that.
do it. The Lord allows us to do all those things. And see, when they doing it, they got to look over their shoulder because Esau is always around the corner looking for the next, looking for them to put on the next time, man, because they got to keep putting on over and over again to stay good.
Yeah, and that's a good point. That last point you made. Hey, what do you think? Why do you think this shit is going on? You think that video, right, of P Diddy whooping this woman, and that's his fucking business. But when he dealt with Cassie, you think that's the first time the elite seen that? You think that's the first? These two world famous people. Everybody in the world knows who these fucking two people is. You
That's
think
right.
nobody seen that?
That's right.
They be hiding that shit. So like the brother said, when you ain't ready to do the do or the next act of debauchery and treason against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, they gonna pin your ass right up. So none of that is yours anyway.
That's right. This Proverbs 23:1, when thou sittest to eat with the ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Labor not to be rich, cease from thy own wisdom. And see, that's what Jake's problem is, man. You know, Jake likes to lean on their own understanding. You know, these niggas that tell you that they foundational black Americans, we just gotta build our wealth. We spend the most money out of all of the nations, brother. We 2.3 trillion a year through the black dollar, brother. And we spend it on all these other people instead of spending it on ourselves. But see, what you niggas don't get is that a part of the curses is that your eye is gonna be evil to your brother. So it don't matter how much shit you wanna talk. These Jakes not gonna wanna unite at all till the Lord come back and he unite us under him.
And that's a cut to you black, because most of you niggas that believe that shit actually understand when you believe we not the Israelites, but that proves you're an Israelite. Because on the other side of the curse, he said, giving $1 to them, he said, the stranger that is among you shall arise higher and higher. You got to understand, the Native American Indian is an Israelite.
That's right.
He's been over here longer than anybody. Then second to that, the Negroes, well, the Latinos are Native Americans too. So you got the Native Americans, the Latinos. Second to them, we came over here, the Negroes. We've been over here longer than any of the heathens as a collective of Israelites. And then that's how you know we the Israelites in this captivity. That's why the scriptures say Judah and Jerusalem were oppressed together. But it says what? The stranger that is above you the stranger that is among you shall raise higher and higher. And that's how you know that this is Mystery Babylon the Great. Because outside of the first Egypt, Judah and Jerusalem never been pressed together until this time. But that proves it right there.
That's right.
You niggers in that 19 keys doctrine.
That's right. All these niggas talking
That's
about
man.
we gotta invest in each other, brother. That shit's never gonna happen, man.
I got one real quick. This is the other one in Proverbs. It says Proverbs 11:24. There's he that scattereth yet increaseth, and there's he that withholdeth more than his meat, but it tendeth to poverty. Cause we into letting shit go, man. All right. You niggas really gonna be the real ones in the lower state when Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, comes to find you or not. And the scripture let you know that. Go ahead. I'm finna get the scripture real quick.
Go ahead. What do you want me to keep elaborating?
Yeah.
Shit, Salakia. Hold on, I got a preset though.
Go ahead. Bring it out. Bring it out. I'm gonna bring this out, Sirach. I gotta find it. Yeah, these jakes out here finished. So you don't look. You play the cards that you dealt, you know, in this, and you be blessed that the Lord gave you an opportunity to be in His truth. Because I say it all the time, man. Every day in the truth is a good day, and every day in the world is a bad day. No matter what you got. You know, like the elder bro Benji said the other day, it could be worse, nigga. You could be Jay-Z or Shaq.
That's the spirit, and
it's true.
That was another thing that inspired the lesson is what the saint put in the group. And you know, like mentioned earlier, me and this brother have met people on that level, man, and them niggas ain't
shit, in their crib and all that shit, man. And we actually understand through the spirit how empty it is now. We know the Lord let you find favor with a couple of these people, but all things are double. You in the truth. You know, y'all might be chilling, getting drunk and shit, but in your head, you see right through them. You see it, you like, damn, Joe, they did all this shit. That's why the scriptures say they sold themselves for naught. You know?
Salakia, this blue letter be tweaking. I hate it, man.
Yeah, I just go to to Google. But this is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 11:25. It says, "In the day of prosperity there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction there is no more remembrance of prosperity." So when the Lord dragged these motherfuckers down, they not even gonna consider, man. Salaki. They're gonna consider that I did all this shit for nothing and it wasn't worth it. And when the Lord rise up his elect, we gonna be like, man, this shit wasn't none of that shit was life compared to what we got. And them niggas, and it ain't gonna be no turning back on either parts, man. And that's why you really gotta, as the old saying goes, stay down till you come up, man.
That's right.
But I want to read the 11th verse in this. This is Ecclesiastes 11:11. It says, "There is one that laboreth and taketh pains and maketh much haste, and is so much more behind." These niggas really digging a hole for themselves. It said, "There's another that is slow and have need of help, wanting ability, and full of poverty, yet the eye of Yahweh looketh upon him for good and set him up for his low estate." So the scripture tell you time and chance happen to all. We gonna get the best chance in time being elect.
That's right.
Go ahead. Yahweh Ratzah.
This is Deuteronomy 28:12. Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh thy power, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. All right, so it's not going to be foundational Black America that gets you niggas and put you niggas on the top. It's not going to be saving your check and only spend 10% of your money, and if you can't buy it 5 times, don't buy it. None of that shit is going to save you niggas, man. All right, the Lord told us what would happen if we was obedient to him. We disobeyed him, so he put us in this lower state. And the only thing that's going to get us out of this lower state is the Lord, man. And the farther and further that you niggas go trying to reach the top on this side, the worse and worse you're going to be in the eyes of the Lord, because you have to do wicked things to get to the top here, man.
It's like quicksand.
You know?
You see the movie, these niggas in the quicksand, they run. The more they going down, it look like you coming up, and boom, it's over. This is I'm going back into this chapter because it really going to the whole chapter really, but I'm gonna just read 11 and 17 on down. It says, "The gift of Yahweh remained." Sirach 11 and 17. "The gift of Yahweh remained with the godly, and his favor bringing prosperity forever." Now, I just read this one. It said, "There is he that waxeth by his weariness and pinching, and this is the portion of his reward. Whereas he said, I have found rest, and I will eat continually in my goods." Look, the nigga, I'm chilling. Look, nigga, look, Mayweather think he chilling.
That's right.
All right, what's that fucking heathen? Jeff Bezos. Them niggas rich. Them niggas think they chilling.
Yeah.
And yet, he knoweth not that his time shall come upon him, and he must leave those things to others and die. Be stead, and now this is where the truth come in. "Be steadfast in thy covenant, and be conversant therein, and wax old in thy work." And that's this labor. It says, "Marvel not," going back to the first scripture the brother brought out, "marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust at the Lord and abide in thy labor, for it is an easy thing in the sight of Yahweh on the sudden to make a poor man rich." Trading places.
That's right.
It said, "The blessing of Yahweh is the reward of the godly, and suddenly he maketh his blessing to flourish. Say not, what profit is there in my service?" You know, why am I in the truth? Why I got to do the sit down? Why I got to go to the line? Look, get the fuck out of here. The scripture saying Philippians, the 2nd chapter, without murmuring. Do all things without murmuring. All right, because it's a great profit in this. It said, "What good things shall I have hereafter?" Again, say not, I have enough and possess many things, and what evil shall I have hereafter? In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction. And the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity. So when Esau got these niggas by their ankles, throwing them in the meat grinder with their kids, they gonna say they gonna be like, that Rolls Royce wasn't worth it.
That's right.
"For it is an easy thing in the sight of Yahweh in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. An hour of affliction maketh the man forget pleasure, and and in his end, his deeds shall be discovered. So there you go, man.
That's right.
The Lord is gonna set us up on high, man.
That's right. All you do is suffering and toiling, killing your mama, and doing all type of mo activities and all that to get bread. It's obvious the Lord is not dealing with you, and that's why He got you doing all that
You
shit.
remember that nigga out west that did that
Yeah.
shit when he got that 70 racks?
Yeah, killed his
Made the
mama.
video.
Didn't even get $1 million to do it. This is just a fucking idiot, man. And guess what? At the end of the day, all you niggas is doing all of this, and the only thing that you can do with it is stun on other jakes. You can't fucking stun or ride high or shine on none of these fucking heathens, man. All these heathens above you niggas in this society. And I don't give a fuck if you Kanye West or any of these other high level Negroes, these politician, boule politician niggas, whatever the fuck, whoever you niggas think you are, the only thing you can do is high side on your own people, man. Which make you even more of a fucking punk, man.
Yeah, it make you more of a bitch.
You got anything else?
No.
Well, with that being said, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem
Yahweh
Yahushai,
Ba'Shem.
Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the men of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim and the few Akwath who may be listening. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Until next time, Shalom.